Hey, what's going on, guys? First of all, let me say thank you for downloading the Wholesaling Playbook Deal Analyzer. In these next few minutes, what I'm going to do is just kind of go through this here and show you exactly how to use this deal analyzer. This is version 1.0, so as I upgrade these, I will be sending you out updates of this, so that way you'll always have the current version of this deal analyzer to go through. So this is the instruction tab. It just kind of tells you exactly how to use it. The inputs for you guys will be in blue, and then you'll also be able just to step right through each section here. So the first tab is your company information tab. So this is where you're going to type in your company name, the address for your company, your city, your state, your zip, your email address, your company phone number, so that way clients, or I should say sellers, can get back with you as you send out offers, your company website, your assignment fee per deal. So I'm just going to go ahead and just type in kind of just a base number here. So I'm going to say $5,000. And this could be $10,000 for you, it could be $15,000, whatever that number is. Put that in for you, and then your rule of thumb for your after repair value. So this is going to be the number that you use to calculate your ARV percentage of what you want to offer your deals at. So that could be 65%, 70%, 75%, whatever that is. I'm just going to use the 70% rule here, and you just type in 70, and it'll go ahead and fill that in for you. And keep in mind that this page here populates throughout the entire workbook, so that way you don't have to worry about filling this information in later. Once you fill it in here on this company information page, it'll just populate throughout. The next tab is your subject property tab. So this is where you will go in and fill out information about the property that you are currently looking at. And let's start at the top here. So we have your exit strategy. So this is, are you going to be wholesaling it, fixing and flipping it, buying and hold? And as of right now, the only thing I currently have in version 1 is wholesale. And there will be there's a drop down box here that will allow you to then choose which type of deal you want. If this has a project name, which that'll come in later as I kind of upgrade the worksheet. Your property type. So is this a condo, a duplex, a quad, single family residence, townhouse, triplex? You're going to choose that here. For that, I'm just going to choose single family residence. Your seller's name, you'll type that in here. I'll just say John Doe, and John Doe's number is 456-789-0123. His address is 123 Main Street, and that's in wherever. The state, let's just call it Texas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, what is the status of this property? Is it for sale by owner? Is it bank owned? Is it HUD? Is it on the MLS? I'm just going to choose for sale by owner. Then you have your beds, your baths, and your square feet. So let's just say this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Let's go 1,500 square foot. And then, so your ARV, that is going to be calculated on the next tab, which is your comparables tab. And then, so after that, then you have your taxes, your insurance, any maintenance if there is any, the asking price from the seller, the utilities, if there are any HOA fees, and then other. So let's just say that this homeowner is asking, it needs a lot of repairs. So let's say they're asking $100,000. Taxes, which you would get off the assessor's website, let's just call that $1,500 a year. Insurance, let's just say $100 a month, which is $1,200 a year. Utilities, let's just call it $100 a month. No HOA fees, no maintenance per month. So in this next tab, we're going to pull up our comparables. So I'm just going to kind of fill in a couple of these. This number will auto-calculate on this page for your comps, and then also on your subject property info page as well. So I'm not going to type in any addresses or sale dates on this one here, but if you tab through those, it'll go by one. I'm going to leave out beds and baths as well, and square footage. Actually, I am going to need the square footage because that's going to calculate as well. So we're just going to say, for the sake of time, this is all 1,500 square foot homes. And then I'm going to change the sale price on each one of these to be different. So on this one here, we're going to say that this house in great condition would be 175. Let's say this house here sold for, let's say 168. And then as you can see at the bottom of the page here, it's dropping in our average sale price and our average per square foot. And I'll just do the first three here because they're all the same here for going forward. And then if I go back to our subject property information page, you will see that here, this now currently has a after repair value of $174,333. And that came from here at the bottom of our comparable sales page for your repair estimates. So as you can see, this one's already populated in with a light rehab price of $15,000. And the way we got that is the square footage of the home, and then my base number that I use for a light rehab is $10 a square foot. And as you can see here, it has a drop down box. And if I click on that, we can choose between light rehab, medium rehab, full rehab, and then using the inspection checklist. So I'll kind of click on each one of these here. If we do a medium rehab, it's $30,000. And then if we do a full rehab, as you can see, it's $45,000 for that base number. And I'll show you later where that will come into play. And then if you actually know your full numbers, you can choose Use Inspection Checklist. And what this will allow you to do is to come in here and then type in the different parts of the house for each section here. So let's say here, we're going to say kitchen. And as you can see here, it added kitchen, and also up here, it says kitchen as well. And then you can say, you know what, in the kitchen, we need cabinets. And we're going to say, we're just going to use one. And then let's say the cabinets for that is, let's just say each. As you see here, we have our unit prices here. So for labor, let's say the labor on this kitchen is going to be $2,500. The materials are another $2,000, and we're not going to subcontract it out. So as you can see, it already totaled in here in the second section. So let's say our kitchen cabinets are $4,500, and we would just do that for each one of these here. And then that will then populate here at the top for your breakdown of your repair estimates. And then I'll go ahead and later show you each one of those for the light rehab and also the repair estimate. So for right now, I'm just going to leave this as using the checklist. So then for our max wholesale in our next tab here, as you can see, it went ahead and typed, so we have our maximum offer to our seller. So this is just for your internal usage. It has the property address and the city, state, and zip code for that property. And then here in this section, you can go ahead and type in a brief summary of your subject property. And then here, as you can see, the comparables were added in. If we had added the addresses and the beds and bath, those would have also shown up here. Here's our after repair value and our price per square foot on average. And then as you can see here, this came from our previous repair estimate page. It shows the $4,500 that we typed in for the kitchen. It also has to change because that was listed as well on that page that didn't change. And then it also shows the total repair costs, any contingency amount, which is usually 10% of your repair estimate, the ARV that you used, that you typed in on your company info page, and your assignment fee that you also typed in. So on this one here, as you can see, with $4,500 in repairs and a $5,000 assignment fee at 70%, your maximum offer to your seller is 112,533. Now, of course, you don't want to start at that number. That's the number you kind of want to work your way up to. So on the offer sheet here in the last tab, this is actually what you would print off and give to your seller. So it has your company name up here, and that is, like I said, filled in from the first tab. The offer date, which is today's date, and the offer good until date, which is 7 days in the future. The next section down is your info for your seller. So their name, their address, the beds, baths, square foot of the property. It shows in the comparable sales for the house and what the house would be in a totally fixed up state. And then here we have your repair costs. So, and this is your purchase price for the property that you want to that you're going to give to that seller, and you're going to let them know, hey, Mr. Seller, based off these numbers here and what it's going to cost me to repair your house, this is what I can actually offer you for your property in its current condition. Of course, there's going to be some back and forth. Possibly, the seller might jump on the price because they know, hey, you know, offers that I've been getting have been lower than this, and I'm going to go ahead and take this guy's offer over all the other ones. But let's say you don't know any of the repairs here. You know, you're just getting started, and you know, you want to go through here, and you know, saying, hey, this property needs a light rehab, it needs a full gut job. And I don't really want to go ahead and itemize any of the information down here. I just want to say, hey, I looked at the house. It doesn't look like it needs a lot of work. I'm just going to choose a light rehab. And as you can see here, the price for the light rehab shows up here. And then on our wholesale sheet, it also shows here. So if we use a light rehab of $15,000, your max offer to your seller is going to be $102,000. And so when it comes time for you to then present your offer to that seller, you're going to offer that price. You're going to offer him $81,000 for this property. And this also, this number here leaves you wiggle room for negotiation, as you can see, based off the purchase price and the repairs. So guys, I want to go ahead and just thank you for downloading the Wholesaling Playbook Deal Analyzer. Like I said, as I get this updated, I will push out those updates to you. Once again, this is Brian with the Wholesaling Playbook. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.